see the hay gets put on this in-feed table, and this sliding rail pushes the bales into this section. They're put with the strings running down from top to bottom. That ram slides it into this press where the hay is clamped. And you can see the two knives right there. As that ram pushes it through, it slices it into 3 loaves. Each one of those loaves then is pushed out from the side towards me as this white other push ram slides back. Another loaf will eject out from underneath that green bar. You'll see that in a second. And then this ram pushes it into a compressor chamber where it's squeezed down and comes out and cut into 3-foot blocks. See that? See, it's getting the in-feed right now. So this will slide back. And it's at this point where it gets cut into a loaf where you can pick out any bad sections. See, this ram slides it in there. Here's where it's going to be cut into there's a built-in scale here, and this is what creates the bales at the same size. So when it comes out of this section of the loaf, that's where there's 2 guys running this whole thing with a forklift, stacking and packing it and doing the quality inspection. You can see it's not a super labor-intensive operation, but he can take what you just did here. There was a wet spot in this bale, so he pulled it off for this little section out of the middle of the loaf, because these loaves are compressed and it's based on weight, not the whole thing being made into an X number of bales. You see that ram coming through there? So here we go. This will kick back in a second. The rest of that feeds in. Here comes this ram. Now we'll take and inject a new loaf out there. We'll take and press it up tight. Stop it. We'll take and cut the strings from that section. This is where we can inspect it for quality. If there's no problems there, he pushes the strings off and pushes into the next section. This is where it'll get sectioned off in the appropriate bale size. Then goes up in there and gets strapped into a 3-foot bale, pressed into a 3-foot bale. These banders come along and band it. You can see that's under high pressure, so as it advances forward, it just slips out from underneath those bands. It advances forward and comes to this thing where you can cut it into different size bales. So by repositioning the knives on this unit, you can make 70-pound bales, 25-pound bales, or various types. There's some limit to that, but definitely gives you some different options. I think we could possibly even rig it to do it as like a 3-string 100-pound bale. And that's it. Comes over here onto an accumulation table where it stacks it in groups. With this hydraulic ram system, stacks it in groups of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have this accumulating in 12 tiers of 3. So 18 bale block, 36 bale blocks. And then they just come over with the hay clamp, forklift, pick it up, drop those blocks underneath the stretch wrapper, and wrap it up ready to go.